What up, everybody? My name is A Dab of Everything, and I try to do a little bit of everything. And as y'all might know, one of my favorite things to do on the planet is free dive. I just got into this around 2-3 years ago, and this year has really been kicking off. I became obsessed with it last year, but I became obsessed with it a little late. And how I got obsessed with it was first YouTube, and then I tried it myself, and I found my first lure, and I've been hooked ever since. And today I'm going to show you a couple of the lures I have found, just random ones, just a certain select, and then I went diving at a new spot today down at a place called Sugar Creek, and I went by this bridge and I found a lot of lures today, and I will be showing you all of those and something else cool I found, and there's a cool story behind that. But first I'll show you a few select of a couple lures I found in random spots around different lakes and rivers around here. This is the heaviest lure I have found, and definitely one of the coolest in my opinion. I love how it lights up like that. And then some very casual, just a simple little crawdad. I'll try to get that to focus. There we go. Simple little crawdad right there. I'm surprised I found that because I found it in mud too, out of all places, so it blended in. I found this in Knoll, Missouri in the Elk River. Not much to say about that one. A rattle trap I found last year. It was one of my first actual lure finds, instead of like hooks and bullcrap like that. I also found this in Knoll, Missouri, down in the Elk River by the Shadow Lake Bar. Very cool lure, and I have actually caught a fish with it. Alright, so that was just, I also surprisingly found this at the bottom one day around, I don't even remember how far down it was, but perfectly good. Had nothing in it, no water, no nothing. Perfectly good, which was awesome. But now we move on to today. Today is definitely one of my new favorite dives I've ever done in my entire life. I have found so much stuff today, and whew, I'm still in a rush from it. Alright, now let's get started. Found a lot of rooster tails. I guess in Sugar Creek, everybody's favorite lure is rooster tails, and I'll start off from the smallest rooster tail I found today to the biggest. So we start with just that little simple thing. Everybody owns one of these. If you don't, you're weird. And we got this black one right here. Very nice. I have not used this one yet. I usually use the lures I find instantly after I find them to test them out. And then this is possibly the most high dollar one I found today. Really epic one. And then the biggest one. This one is massive. Absolutely massive. Look at that. I am very excited to use that one. I still gotta clean that one up though, and then just boring stuff I found. Yeah, you'll come across that all the time. Just boring little stuff like that. I thought this one had actually a pretty cool jig head on it. I like that. I'm definitely excited to use this one. And then this was the first lure I found today. Just another rattle trap, my second rattle trap. That side's very, very dirty, but this side's nice. But then, the big story. I found my first wallet today, and I didn't have my GoPro on me to get it on video, and that makes me really upset, and that's the only reason why I'm making this video, because I'm still really upset I did not get to get my first wallet find on video. But I did end up returning it to the guy who owned it originally. It had his driver's license in there, so I figured out his address, and we did return it to him. Did have money in there, did return his money, everything was still in there. But one, it was a Coach wallet, very, very expensive wallet, and it had 3 $2 bills in it and 1 $5 bill in it. The $2 bills was epic, and when I returned it to him, he told me he lost it 3 weeks ago by his house, which is where I returned it to him at. And I found it probably about a mile and a half up the creek, which is awesome. And he ended up giving me one of the $2 bills, and it is now officially the first $2 bill I've ever owned before. and he also gave me the 5, and I did appreciate that, but I'm just glad I was able to help him out. And that's just about everything for tonight, and I'm never going to not bring my GoPro on diving trips anymore, because you just never know when something like that might come up, and I don't have any proof of it. But stay tuned for more diving videos. I go all over the place. I love treasure hunting. It's my favorite thing, and I definitely plan on making way more of those videos. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.